Hello and welcome everybody to our onboarding session for the NIPOST Workforce Training Program for 2024. I am super excited that we're able to kickstart this program today. My name is Israel today, and I am the Head of Operations and Programs at SalesPlat. The Workforce Training Program is a national program that has been organized by NIPOST to help contribute to the restructuring and revitalization program by the Postmaster General. This program essentially is to help contribute towards all of the effort and towards making sure that everybody or every staff or every employee within the NIPOST organization is able to build capacity across board so that efficiency within the NIPOST services or whilst delivering the NIPOST services is being upheld, and everybody within the organization is able to build new digital skills and as well as new customer-centric or customer-focused skills so that the services that NIPOST as an organization is delivering out to its customers, to its users, the case may be, is able to feel upskilled, and it also goes in line with the restructuring and rebuilding processes that are ongoing. So welcome to the onboarding session for this incredible and amazing program. This onboarding session was supposed to have been live. We're supposed to have done this with everybody on the call so that we can all engage, but unfortunately we have not been able to drive that, or we're not able to drive that, hence the reason for this recorded version of the onboarding session. The reason for this is because we've not been able to drive onboarding as effectively as we had planned, because registrations right now are still ongoing, people are still registering, and which somehow delays the onboarding processes as the technical team cannot start registering or onboarding everybody individually one after the other. So we have to wait so that we can collate enough data for everybody so that everybody can be onboarded and registered on the platform that we're going to be using for our learning processes almost immediately or as fast as possible. So welcome once again. I am excited that we are all able to join this program. This program, that's the workforce program, has been created, just like I mentioned initially, to help contribute towards the effort of revitalizing and restructuring the services and the overall organizational efficiency for NIPOST. And the program essentially is broken into two parts. The first part is the customer success training, and then the second part is the data analytics training. The customer success training, which will happen, or which is what we're going to start with from tomorrow. The customer success training is essentially built to help everybody within, or every employee within the NIPOST organization, to be able to build a great customer-centric culture, a great customer-centric approach, and to be able to understand how to contribute towards giving every customer or every user that uses the NIPOST services a great experience. So whether you are in operations, or you're in ICT, or maybe you're not interacting with people that are using the NIPOST services every day, but at the end of the day, we're trying to make sure that there is, if we're able to drive a customer-centric culture across the entire NIPOST organization, and that's can be achieved by making sure that we all see the services that we're rendering either behind the scenes or in front of the customers, to be able to understand that every effort, every work that is being done is to make sure that the users, the customers, the clients that are using the NIPO services are able to get satisfaction, and then however little or big our contributions are, we're able to make sure that when these efforts are being brought together collectively, everybody, Nigerians as a whole, are able to realize or are able to say, hey, NIPOST is doing a great job. We can get enough testimonials and great testimonials for people that are using NIPOST services, because everybody within the organization is able to contribute towards that great customer-centric culture. So the program is in two phases. The first phase, which the classes will start from tomorrow, Wednesday, through Thursday and Friday, for customer success, and then we have data analytics coming up after. The customer success training is compulsory for everybody, of course. The organization, whilst data analytics is open to everybody that is looking to go through the training program. So the customer success training program is starting first because, like I mentioned, we want to make sure that the culture within NIPOST is such that everybody is able to realize that all of the efforts that are being put together, either we're behind the scenes or we're in front of the customers or we're in front of the clients or the people that are using the NIPOST services, we're able to realize that all of our efforts individually and collectively is to make sure that everybody using the NIPOST services are able to get the best of the best experiences after they have been able to use the NIPOST services. So then the data analytics class is to help us to help us make informed decisions. So as much as, we all know that we're in the 21st century, this is 2024, everybody is moving towards making sure that they're able to upskill, get new skills, get new data skills. So the training program is one to help all of us get new and digital skills, for our own personal use, and at the same time helps us to contribute towards the restructuring processes that are going on within NIPOST. So data analytics is a key skill to have in the 21st century, and it is great for all of us to realize that as we are going through the training program, data is everywhere. Data is an important skill, or data analytics is an important skill, because it helps us to make informed decisions from the data that we're able to gather. It helps us look at data. We can look at, this is how customers prefer our services, and this is how they prefer we're able to do things, or we are ranging our services from the data that we're looking at. We can understand that we're making a great progress or we're not, because from feedbacks, which is still part of data that we're going to be getting for the NIPOST services as a whole, we can know that what we're doing is working or what we're doing isn't working. So we are able to understand from the data if we need to make adjustments, if we need to make improvements, if we need to continue what we're doing, or if we need to stop what we're doing. So that is why we need to go through data analytics classes, or the data analytics class, to make sure that we're able to solidify what we have learned. So what we're going to learn from the customer success classes. The customer success classes are great. After we've been able to learn what we need to do, how we need to do it, what we need to do to make sure that everyone that uses the postal services, they have a great experience afterwards. We also need the data analytics skills for us to be able to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, so that we can sustain the momentum that we're getting from the positive reviews after this training program. So that is why we're going through all of this trainings, and I want to believe that this further clarifies the importance of this training program and why it is compulsory for everybody across the NIPOST organization. Now, moving to the program structure, the class which is the customer success class, will start with We start with customer success, of course, and it's starting from Wednesday. The classes itself starts from Wednesday by 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day. So Wednesday 2 to 4 p.m., Thursday 2 to 4 p.m., Friday 2 to 4 p.m. That's when and how we're going to be doing the classes. Then after that, we're going to be having the data analytics class. So it starts from 29th of April. Then we have another class on the 30th of April. We have public holiday on the 1st of May. So we're going to do the last class for data analytics on the 2nd of May. All of the classes are 2 to 4 p.m. 2 to 4 p.m. Now, the classes, you're going to be taking them via digital means. So just as you're watching me now, everybody will be able to join the classes. So if you are joining, say for example, the class that starts tomorrow, the founder of Sales Flat, that's Mr. Victor Latinde, is going to be taking the first class. So as you're joining the class, we are going to be able to have 100 people join in the live session. That we're using Google Meet to drive the live class. We don't have only 100 people will be able to join. So the link will be shared on your LMS. So you will get, so after this walkthrough, I'm going to show us how to use the LMS, but then the link will be shared. I mean, you will be able to access the class from your LMS. So once you log into your LMS, you get, you see a button there, you click on it, you go to your live class. So once you get into the live class, if you're unable to go through to the live class, you're also going to get be able to join the class, although you won't be able to participate in the class on Google Meet, which the difference is that if you are joining the class on Google Meet, you're able to ask, maybe you can unmute your mic and you can ask questions. We're trying to limit this so that the class is not too large and we don't have people joining the class and unmuting. And also I'd like to mention that if you're joining the class on Google Meet, if you're one of the first 100 people joining the class on Google Meet, please ensure that your mics are muted if you're not saying anything or if you're not being called upon to mute your mic. So please make sure that you mute your mic. Make sure that you can turn on your video, but make sure that you're in a conducive environment. You're not walking on the road and your camera is on and you are in a not so great position. So you make sure that if you're turning your video on, you are in a conducive place. You're not in a compromising place. You are not in the bathroom, or you're not in the toilet. You're not anywhere else. You're fully ready to participate in the class so that there are no distractions. Then make sure that when you're seated and you're concentrated. It's not a time where people are going around and you're walking around and it causes distractions and people are not able to focus during the class. As the same, you won't be able to focus. So please make sure that during the period of the class between 2 to 4 p.m., you are able to dedicate your time towards the class, and you are able to drive, you're able to give your 100% attention to the class. So for the first 100 people that will be joining the Google Meet class, they're going to be able to participate by maybe unmuting their mics. They can ask questions direct. They can type in the comment section, and then they can turn on their videos for everybody else. But for everyone that will be joining, there are over 5,000 people joining or taking these classes. So just for context, so if 100 people are joining the class with the instructors or with the tutors or with the facilitators or the mentors, as the case may be, more than 4,900 people will be joining on YouTube. So don't worry about once you just go to your LMS, you just tap on the button, it takes you to the places where you should be. So for those that will be joining via YouTube, you can type your questions in the chat section or in the comment section. There is a live chat. So if you have questions, you will chat there. There are moderators that will be picking the classes. That will be picking the questions and they will be directing them to the facilitator. So your questions will be answered as you post them. So if you have questions, you can type them in the comment section or in the live chat section, so that the instructors and the facilitators will be able to pick them and respond to your questions. So that's those are the differences. Difference, I'll go over it again, is that when you're in the live class on Google Meet, you're able to unmute your mic and you're able to turn on your camera so that people can listen to you, or you can ask your question directly, so you won't need to type, but you still can type if you prefer to do that. And then if you are on YouTube, you can still leave your comments, your questions in the comments or in the live chat. Then I like to buttress again, please, when you're joining the classes, either for any of the days or either customer success or data analytics, please abide by the rules. You mute your mic. If you're going to ask questions, please do not be in a noisy environment. Then if you're going to be turning your cameras on, please make sure that your cameras are not capturing you when you're walking on the road, or when you're walking around, or when you're turning your camera on. That's not the time for you to stand up and you want to go around. If you want to do that, please stop your cameras so that you're not distracting people. The reason for this is that when your cameras are on and you're doing other things, and your mic is on and you're doing other things, people that are paying 100% attention to the class, they are looking at you, they are listening to you, they are paying attention to you, they are going to be distracting them from the class. The class goes for 2 hours. We don't want to spend 30 minutes or 1 hour telling people, please mute your mic, stop your camera, please mute your mic. That would make the class go longer than it should go. So please ensure that you abide by these simple steps. Then the classes every day, again, will go from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now that we've gone through how the classes will be, I'd just like to go over how we're going to be taking our classes. So as you've gotten a message on the group chats, all of the respective group chats on Telegram, you've been informed that we're going to be getting, or we're going to be sending onboarding emails. Now, the reason why we've not sent, or you've not gotten onboarding emails, is because, like I said at the beginning of this video, we still have people registering for the classes. So there are people that are still taking that are still registering for the program or the training program, and the technical team or the engineering team cannot onboard and create accounts for all of us individually. There are over 5,000 people. So imagine how long it would take for us to be signing more than 5,000 people one after the other. So we have to do everything at once. So we have to hold on a little bit so that everybody can register and we can do the onboarding at once, and it's not complex and confusing. So we're going to get our emails very soon. And so the emails will contain just a few details, like I mentioned, the instructions and then how to join. So the steps for us to join will be outlined again in the emails. Please make sure that you go through your emails. All of the emails that you have submitted in the form, please make sure you go through them, because you're going to get your login details in your emails. Then your accounts will be created with your email address. So the emails that you have submitted. So if you do not have access to that email, please, I suggest that you go through and get access to your emails. Sign up on maybe your laptop or on your phone, or mobile phones. So please ensure that you go through your emails so that you can get updates on how to go about your classes. So your account will be created with the emails that you're provided. Then the onboarding emails that you're going to get will contain the login username and then your password. So then you will get what we call URL, or a link to the website that you will just click on that website. You will see it there. It will tell you click here to join or to go to your portal. So once you click on that link, it will take you to the portal. Now let me mention that just for everybody that will be here. So the link that you're going to type, you can type it on your browser, is just incubate.mysalesplat.com. So if you type incubate.mysalesplat.com, it should show you an interface on the website. You will look for login. So you will click on login. I will show you also on the screen just after now. explain. So once you've clicked on that, you put in the password and the login, the email and the login credentials that you might get from your email. So once you have inputted it in, then it would allow you to continue your class. So once you're in, you can start taking your classes, and you can when it is time you take your classes, then there will be assessments, some form of task and assessments that will be given on to all of us. So once you get that, please make sure that you do the assessment and assignment. Everybody would have access to the recording. So after the class, for those that will miss, we do not advise that you miss the classes, but if perhaps you had network issues or whatnot, you can still get access to the videos after the class. So you still can take the class, and you still can do the assessment. So please make sure that you still go back to your to the LMS. We call it the LMS. That's the learning management system that we're using, or simply call it the platform, or maybe a product, however you want to call it. So you go back, sign in, you can review your classes again, right? That helps. So you will not be getting a link on Telegram to go and watch the class here. Although today's video you'll be sent a link, but after today you won't be getting a link, except there are technical glitches. If there are technical glitches, then that might happen. But for now, everything you're going to be doing, all of the activities will be on the LMS. Then after the program, you have opportunity or the access to get your certificate on that same platform, on that same LMS, on that same product. So once there are places where you'll be able to click on LMS, click on certificates, and that would allow you to take your classes. So now that we've gone through all of these details, I'll just go ahead to share my screen so that we can start with so I can just walk you through and show you how you can use the LMS product or system for the learning purpose for our learning during this entire program. All right. So here I am sharing my screen, and it contains the dashboard that we're going to be seeing. So let me just go do a quick reverse so that you can see what you need to type and how you need to type it to kickstart your experience into. So you need to. Once you get that email, you will click on the link that is in it in the email that you get. Let me share so that we can see. I want to share my screen completely so that we can see how I am typing the details in. So I want to believe that we can see my screen. So here you come and you type in incubate.mysalesplat.com, and afterwards you click enter. Yes. So once you've clicked on that, it brings you here. So you see this interface, all right? You see this dashboard on your screen. So now that we're seeing, okay, so once you've been able to click on that link, you click on login. So you see login on the top of your screen here. Just for those that may not be seeing it, just follow my cursor. So the login is directly on the top by your right. So once you've clicked on login, then you impute the email that you have been given. So you input your own email. So the email you used in registering for this program, or maybe the phone number, either one, but preferably please use your email, or just look at what was sent to you in your email inbox, so that you can use that. So you input that email address and the password here, and then you click on login, and that's how you gain access into the LMS. Okay, so for the purpose of our onboarding, or for our demo today, or trial or training for how to use the LMS, once you have, like I said, once you have clicked on incubate.mysalesplat.com, that's in your browser. It takes you to this page. So once you get here, once you click on login, just as I showed previously. Now, for the purpose of our training today, we're going to be using this. So you put in your login credentials. So once you have put in your email address, for example, then it shows you, then you can put in your password. So say, for example, the password is 12345. For me, I have put in the password for this account, and I have also put in the email address. So I click on login. So once you click on login, it's very simple, very straightforward, very fast. It takes you to this space. So once you get here, now you see, tells you, so if your name, for example, with the account we're using today is Zeb. So for example, my name is Israel, so it will show hi Israel or whatnot. So we click on once we have clicked on the name, once we have clicked on register, it takes us into the dashboard. So here you can see, please just ignore all of this. This is standard things for every other person that might be using the LMS, but for you, do not worry about this. So once you want to start your class, you click on assigned courses, right? Or you can go back. Now let's go back. See here on this navigation bar by the left here, you can see my cursor. You see courses. So if you click on courses, you can click on my purchases. Doesn't mean you're not buying anything, you're not paying for anything. All right. So you just come here. Since you're a member of this class, it is approved for you. It's open to you. So for example, you come to customer success, and remember, this is just a demo account. So you might not see, or you will not see product marketing, you will not see tech sales here. So, but for the fact that we're doing tech sales here, so it shows, oh, today's class is tech sales, this and that. So you click on customer success rather. You click on customer success. So once you've clicked on it, it will bring you here. All right. So you will see the course information and etc. So you can see the course content and whatnot. So once for you to go to your live class, for you to be able to join your class for the day, or join your live class, you just click on go to learning page. So once you click on go to learning page, it takes you here. It brings you to this, so you can then continue to your class. So the same thing after the class. All right. For those that for which I do not encourage, but I do not encourage that, because if you miss the class for any reason, you won't be able to ask the instructors or the facilitators any questions during the class. So if you have any questions if you want to go, if you missed the class, you missed it before, you want to go through the video again, or you want to go through the class again, the same thing that we did before, let us go back. You come here, you go to your dashboard, and okay, I also like to mention that if you are, say for example, you are here, you can just collapse this so that it makes the video little larger. This is for those that are on laptops. For those that are going to be using their mobile phones, the experience or the flow is very similar. It's almost the same, so you can always just follow through with the same buttons, and you're good to go. So you can click on, for example, course forums, or you click on course page. So if you click on course page, it gives you every detail that you need to go through. So if you come here, say you want to go back to your dashboard, you can just click on your profile. Look at up here on the right, you will see this. So you click on dashboard, so it takes you to the dashboard, so you can go through everything again. So everything else on this dashboard shows you just your learning statistics, how far you're doing, what your classes you are taking, and etc. Then when you're done, you can take your assignments here. So if you have tasks or you have assignments, you can simply click on this. It will show your assignments if you're given, or you click on your dashboard. So if you're given tests and you have not done them, you see undone tests. You click on it, it will show you the tests that you have not done. Then you can take them there. If the test that you have done, if you click on this, it will show you the test you have done. So this show failed, and etc. etc. So you can also do other things, like you can get your certificate. So at the end of the training program, if you want to get your certificate, which is by choice, you can get your certificate here. So these are the major things that we need to do. Then if you have issues, maybe you are having issues with something on your dashboard, you can leave a message on Telegram, or you can also leave a message here. So you can just click on support here. So please look at this on your navigation bar here at the left here. See support, you click on new, so you type in. So say for example, the problem is that you can just say course access issues. Then you can say type of course, then you say maybe course support or platform support. So course support is there is an issue with the course, your course. Platform support is you are having issues with everything on the dashboard. So for department, that will be content. If it's course support, you can select the course. So customer success, but then you can type in hello admin, I have been having issues with my courses. I cannot access my live full stop. Then if you have any screenshot, you can put it here, then you can send. So if you have a screenshot, you just click on this and you upload it and you send. So it logs it here. So you see the status of your feedback, or the message you sent. So it will be resolved. So once it has been resolved, you can click on it, then you will see updates here. So the admin will leave a message here to give you updates. Then once it's been resolved, you can close the request, and you will see that it changes to close. All right, so these are the things you need to be able to do. And if you have, you can just click on notifications so that you can see when there's a new quiz, when there is a new course, and etc. on your dashboard. So these are the major things you need to do. And then if the marketplace, you might see marketplace or other courses. These are just for those that are interested in taking other courses on the Incubate LMS. So this is not compulsory for everybody. So it's just if you want to or not. Although these other ones are paid for. But then for us to go back to our dashboard, remember you click on this icon that shows your name. You put that there and you click on this. Then you can upload your picture. So you come to settings, so you can upload your information. So maybe you want to upload your picture. You can do that and save. So your picture will save. So see your profile picture and etc. So you can do that from here, and you can input your experiences, your skills, your topics, your identity, anything at all you want to put. So you can put that in from the LMS. Then once you're done, you can simply just click on log out, and that's it. Then you can come back here again and you can click on login, and you go ahead to log into your account, and that's about it. That's how to use the LMS. So thank you very much, everybody. If you have questions about how to use the LMS, or you're having any difficulties at all, you can leave a message on Telegram. Please kindly note that the Telegram channels are not for us to just propagate or post any random questions. The access or messaging has been restricted for a while, so please make sure that you are not just typing anything, or you're not just updating anything on the LMS. I mean, on the Telegram channel. Then there should be no spam messages, no religious messages, no messages that are not related to the program. Okay, we don't want people to start looking for details or how to find updates on the LMS. So please ensure that the LMS, how you're using the LMS is strictly for the purpose. I mean, the Telegram channels strictly for the purpose of the class. So everybody should please note that, so that people are not going through messages that are not relating to them. Please, no political messages, no sharing of news, no sharing of how to make money, or no sharing of products, no advertising of anything at all on the Telegram channel. Anybody that does that will be removed from the groups. So please ensure that if you have questions about the program or about the courses, maybe you're experiencing some difficulties with your classes, please make sure that you put them there. Then the community managers will respond to you as soon as possible, or as fast as possible. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining our onboarding session for today, or for watching this video. See you in class tomorrow by 2 p.m. Have a great evening ahead. Bye for now.